Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show, Perfect Match. The show will hopefully connect one of our three lovely ladies to one lucky bachelor. Please welcome Steve. Hello, Steve. How are you?
Doing good.
Steve is 25. He's an aspiring musician, and his hobbies are motorcycle riding, working out, and erotic sex. Well, let me ask you this. How many times do you date a month?
2 or 3 times.
That's great. What kind of places do you go on dates?
Well, we can do something romantic, maybe a dinner and a play, or something exciting like a motorcycle ride.
And what kind of women do you find yourself attracted to?
I like women that are down to earth. Pretty much the plain Jane, girl next door types.
Well, are you ready to meet the ladies?
I sure am.
Well, let's hope one of these ladies can fill your dreams. Let's begin the perfect match. Ladies, please say hello to Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Hello, hello.
Well, Steve has prepared a set of questions for our ladies. You can now begin.
Okay. I'm going to start off with Bachelorette number 1. What would you best use to communicate? Your eyes, your mouth, or your body?
Oh, it's always a combination of 3, but basically it's my eyes. They're the windows to my soul.
Oh, that's pretty. I guess you're into poetry.
Yeah?
Bachelorette number 2, can you answer that same question?
Sure. I'd probably say my eyes as well. And just because I figure if you're in a conversation with somebody, you should be looking at them. So there you go.
Good answer. Bachelorette number 3, what would you best use to communicate? Your eyes, your mouth, or your body?
My body, absolutely.
Body language, huh?
Yep, yeah.
Okay. Bachelorette number 1, what would you say would be your most fascinating feature and why?
My most fascinating feature? My
The most
mind.
fascinating feature. What would I notice about you first?
Well, I guess like in the first question, my eyes are first. They're very expressive. And then you'd work your way down towards the rest of my body.
Slow down. It's getting hot in here. Bachelorette number 2,
Yes?
what would be your most fascinating feature and why?
It's boring, but I don't know. Probably the same answer. My eyes, because I'm a visually oriented person, so they're what I use to speak to people and to obtain information with.
Okay. Bachelorette number 3, who is closest to your ideal man? Donald Trump, Howard Stern, or your dad, and why?
Donald Trump, absolutely.
Why would you say that? Is it money that you're after?
No, he has a good attitude, a winning attitude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you got to have a good personality to be that successful. Bachelorette number 1,
Yes.
could you answer that same question? Which would you describe as your ideal man? Donald Trump, Howard Stern, or your dad?
Actually, I would say my dad. He's a wonderful man. He's gentle, kind, and the type of man that I'm looking for. Wonderful personality, sense of humor, and if you're that type, that would be my type.
That's sweet. Bachelorette number 3,
Hey there.
could you answer that question too? Who would you say would be your ideal man out of the 3? Donald Trump, Howard Stern, or your dad?
Well, I would definitely say my dad, too, because if I was going to compare anybody to anybody, it would be to him, because I know him better than anyone else, and also I respect him more than anybody else I know. So,
That's sweet. He'd be happy to hear that.
yeah.
Bachelorette number 1, why? What is your idea of a romantic evening?
First, the gentleman will come to my house, pick me up, and bring like just a little simple gift, maybe a flower or a balloon, or just a little stuffed animal. And then come inside, and we'd have the atmosphere would be nice romantic moods. The lighting would be dimmed, candlelight, and we'd sit, have a glass of wine, chat a little bit about the date, and then slowly, maybe we'd start massaging one another and just cuddling a little bit. Just, very gentle. It depends how long I've know the guy. Then,
How would you like the evening to wind up?
well, again, just a romantic evening. It could be as simple as just touching one another, or it could end up in a sexual relationship.
Would it end with a kiss?
Certainly, and a hug. Always a hug.
Bachelorette number 2.
Yes.
What would your idea of a romantic evening be?
I guess it would be, I don't know, I like to do things outside. So even if it's going for a walk, for me also the best time of the day is the evening. So walking through the park, say with the stars outside, either on your way to or from the date, wherever you were going to spend some time. It doesn't have to be anything really out of the ordinary. It could just be as simple as having a cup of coffee, but I think it's just the way that you relate to the person, and also a little bit of ambiance.
Enjoying
and
each other's company?
yeah, really just getting to know each other, kind of easing into getting to know each other.
Sounds
so,
good. Sounds good.
Okay.
Bachelorette number 3. I'm going to ask you the same question also.
And I've had a long time to think about it. Oh, definitely Chinese restaurant. You can find out a lot about a person at a Chinese restaurant. Romance, I'll keep my idea of romance under a lid for now.
Does he have to know how to use the chopsticks, or it doesn't matter?
Depends upon the whole thing.
Okay. Bachelorette number 1.
Yep.
If you could choose to be a piece of fruit that would describe you best, which fruit would it be and why?
I'm going to say
Would it be something tropical?
hot and tropical, definitely, and something juicy and just something you want to bite into. And
Would this be a fruit you'd have to bite, or would you have to peel it first?
oh, you slowly peel it. You peel it down, one skin at a time, and then you slowly, you would just bite right into it.
Okay. Make me hungry. Bachelorette number 2.
Yes.
What do you wear to sleep?
I hope my parents aren't listening, but nothing. I sleep in my sheets. That's what I wear to bed.
Above
If
the
I-
sheets or under the sheets?
Usually under, because I like the security of at least a sheet or a blanket. Actually, if I could redo my question, I would answer the same way that Marilyn Monroe did in a press conference
What was that?
in London. She said she just sleeps in 2 drops of Yardley's lavender cologne. So, there's your answer.
Bachelorette number 3. I'm afraid to ask you this, but I'm gonna anyway. What do you sleep in?
Nothing.
Under the sheets? Over the sheets?
Under the sheets, underneath the duvet cover.
All right. Bachelorette number 1?
Yeah.
Think carefully about this one. If you were a fish and I caught you, would you rather be eaten or stuffed and mounted?
I'm still thinking.
Do you like fish? Or do you prefer chicken?
I like fish.
Okay, so then you're familiar with the animal.
Yes, I am. I guess I'd like to be eaten.
Appreciated for your flavor?
Yes.
Okay. Bachelorette number 2, how about you?
Oh, I would probably say eaten as well, because I think it kind of describes the whole existential flow of things, you know, the whole life cycle, chain of the food chain, you know, being reincarnated, that sort of thing. Kind of goes with my life philosophy.
Kind of helping things move along.
Right on.
Okay.
Okay.
Bachelorette number 3. If you knew the world was coming to an end tomorrow, how would you spend your last day?
Definitely indoors. No lights required. No clothes required. Very simple day, really, in essence.
Okay. Bachelorette number 1, how would you spend your last day?
Oh, I'd go the opposite. I'd go outside, grab my horse, and just ride with the wind all day long, and just keep galloping through the forest, through the woods, and just keep going and never return.
Okay. That would be a shame because I'd want to see you at least once before I die.
Oh, you're on the horse with me.
Oh, okay. Bachelorette number 2.
Yes?
Wow.
Have you ever gotten to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop without biting it?
Yeah. Definitely because I'm a very patient person.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a kid, even I could wait until I reached the center. Not always, though. Depends
How
on
about
my
you,
mood.
Bachelorette number 3?
No.
Bachelorette number 1, how about you? Have you ever gotten to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop without biting it?
Oh, once or twice, I guess. I like to suck on it slowly, just kind of like an M&M.
Bachelorette number 3. Since I could tell you like lollipops, if I was a lollipop, would you suck, lick, or chew?
Would definitely be combination of all three.
Okay.
All three, depending upon the time constraints.
And what flavor it was?
Oh, absolutely.
Bachelorette number 1, what would you do? Would you suck, lick, or chew if I was a lollipop?
I'd start off licking, slowly suck, and then bite right in.
Bachelorette number 2, I have to ask you also.
Do I have to answer?
Matter of fact, I think I'm going to ask you all again. Bachelorette number 2, what would you do?
It's just a lolly.
I guess the combination of all three. You know, why limit yourself?
Why not? Go crazy on that lollipop.
Right.
Bachelorette number 1. If you played football, would you be a wide receiver or a tight end? Or would you rather just watch?
I'd rather just watch. I like watching those little tight ends.
Bachelorette number 2.
Yes.
Which would you rather do? Be a wide receiver or a tight end?
Wide receiver, because you always get to score.
Bachelorette number 3, how about you?
Definitely watch.
Okay. Bachelorette number 1,
Yes?
this is a good one for you. What's your definition of love?
Compassion, caring, thinking about the other person all the time, and just the closeness. You know, being together and thinking about the other person all the time and just loving them for what they are.
Oh, I think I got a cavity. It was so sweet. Bachelorette number 2,
Yeah.
what's your definition of love?
Oh, love to me is finding your soulmate and growing together, figuring things out together, you know, being excited by things, inspiring each other. Definitely lots of affection and, you know, all the good stuff too. Not that that's not all good stuff, but I mean, you know, the other good stuff.
Sounds like paradise.
Yeah, I think so.
Bachelorette number 3, what's your definition of love?
Being stuck at an airport and still being happy for your boyfriend having a good time at a party, even though you can't get there.
Oh.
That's a great definition.
That's sweet.
Bachelorette number 1,
Yes.
I want to play fill in the blank here. Men who blank really turn me off.
Complain.
Bachelorette number 2.
Oh, fart.
Pass gas?
Yes.
Okay, you did say fart, right?
Yes, I did.
I thought you said one whose name's a Bart.
No.
Oh.
Bart Simpson's actually really cool.
Bachelorette number 3. Men who blank really turn me off. Fill in the blank. Bachelorette number 3. Are you there, Bachelorette
Gotta
number
think
3?
faster. I
To
don't
me,
know.
it sounds like you got quite a few blanks that you're looking to pick the best one from.
Oh, no, 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 not at all.
Then you're an easy person to please.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Men who don't have patience, I guess.
Okay.
Oh.
Bachelorette number 1. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Can I choose 2 things? My hair.
Your hair?
My hair. I like it shiny and full and just that gorgeous head of hair that you always see on the commercials.
Okay. Bachelorette number 2. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Does it have to be physical?
No, not at all.
I think if I could, I'd be far more adventurous. Just really doing, not just thinking about doing, but constantly doing things that I'd like to do.
Are you more the conservative type?
Sometimes, yeah, I'd say so. But there's always a spark in me that's interested in being rebellious.
Okay. Bachelorette number 3. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Bachelorette number 3 is the
I-
philosopher of the 3.
I'd help people more often.
Uh-huh.
Definitely spend more time making other people feel better about themselves.
That's very nice. Bachelorette number 1.
Keep
If you had a chance to go to a particular place where you can dress any way you want, would you be full dressed, topless, or nude? And why?
I think I'd be fully dressed. It leaves more to the imagination.
Okay. Bachelorette number 2. Same question.
Where am I going?
Any particular place where you can dress any way you like, would you be fully dressed, topless, or nude?
I'm gonna go with the clone answer of Bachelorette number 1 because you do have a lot more intrigue when you have like layers and veils of different things to go through. Oh.
Bachelorette number 3. How would you go if you had a choice of dressing, full dress, topless, or nude? Any place in particular?
That doesn't give me a lot of options, I don't think, but
Let's say it was a party where your attire was an option. How would you dress? Fully, topless, or nude?
semi-topless. I could do semi-topless.
Okay.
Kind of, like a kind of a half a bra type, bustier type of thing.
Maybe something sheer.
Sheer.
Okay. Little adventure. Bachelorette number 1. If a movie were made about your life, what would it be called?
What would I call my film? The saga of my life.
What would it be rated?
Between a PG and an R.
PG-17?
Sure.
And who would you want to play you?
Ally McGraw.
Okay. Bachelorette number 2.
Yep.
How about you? If a movie were made about your life, what would it be called? What would it be rated? Who would play you?
Oh God, I don't know what it would be called. It'd be called. This is it. That's what it would be called. This is it. And who would I want to play me? Be either, I don't know, either Meg Ryan or Michelle Pfeiffer. Why not?
Bachelorette number 3. If you had enough time, what would you call your movie? What would be rated? Who would play
Irony.
you? Sounds like a perfume.
Who would play me? Good God.
Parapause it.
Would she be a porno star?
No,
No.
she'd be smart.
Would you play yourself?
I could do that.
Okay. Bachelorette number 1. If you were going to be able to choose your own X-rated nickname, what would it be?
Oh, I can't say that. I will keep it clean. Star. Something nice and clean.
Bachelorette number 2. How about you?
I would call
No
myself.
pony names.
No. I would call myself the boss. I'm mad at that.
What would you call yourself if you were to give yourself an X-rated nickname?
I can't think of anything.
And you had more time.
I know.
Yeah, you got more time than both of us.
I thought of something really funny, but I can't say it.
Yes, you can. Say it.
It's mean.
Come on.
Bachelorette number 1.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Let's say your boyfriend forgot a very important day. You know, your birthday or your anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do to him?
What I have done in the past, I just ignored it.
You'd let it
And-
slide?
I did. I let it slide, but then I did.
Bachelorette number 2, what would you do?
I would be very upset. I'd be very hurt, and I'd kind of wait it out and see, like, were they having a completely spaced out day, and then the next day I'd ask them, like, you know, what the hell is the matter with you? You know, like, hello? But I'd probably cut them a little bit of slack depending on, you know, what's going on in their life.
Bachelorette number 3, if you could be on the cover of a magazine, which magazine would you want to be on the cover of?
Ooh. National Geographic.
In a moo in a grass skirt?
As long as it was, yeah. Sure, why not?
Are you close to nature?
No, not right now.
Bachelorette number 1, which magazine would you like to be on the
I'd
cover
love-
of and why?
I would love to be on Cosmopolitan because it's glamorous, it's sexy, and it's just all the things I would love to be.
Okay. Bachelorette number 2, what do you like to do most of these 3? Cook dinner, call for dinner, or go out to dinner?
Cook dinner as long as I have the energy, because it's like a good, I don't know, it's like a good release at the end of the day. It's kind of like art, you know, you get into it, and then, you know, plus you have leftovers.
Bachelorette number 1, what would you rather do of the 3? Cook dinner, call for dinner, or go out for dinner?
I'd rather go out for dinner. I think it's more intimate, and you sit and you chat with the person that you're with, and you can always bring home the leftovers, so, in a doggy bag.
Bachelorette number 3,
What if it?
would you be most comfortable at play, at a movie, or watching TV?
At a play.
At a play?
Yeah.
Okay. Bachelorette number 1, how about you? At a play, at a movie, or watching TV?
I love all 3, but I really and truly enjoy plays.
Okay. Bachelorette number 2,
Same question?
same question.
Probably the movies.
And a
I
movie?
like going to the movies. I like film.
Okay. Bachelorette number 1, gonna do a fill in the blank again. When making love, it's best to blank and not to blank. Fill in the blanks.
It's best to. Can you repeat the question?
When making love, it's best to blank and not to blank.
To communicate with your body and not with your mouth.
Okay. Bachelorette number 2.
I'm never going to top that. I guess it's better to kiss than to fight, but you wouldn't be doing that in the first place.
Bachelorette number 3. When making love, it's best to blank and not to blank.
Take it slow and not rush things.
Okay. Bachelorette number 1. What's your idea of a fun date?
Fun day?
A fun date.
Okay, well, I love horseback riding, as I mentioned earlier. So I'd love to get on my horse. Actually, I'd like to go to my horse by motorcycle first. Ride out with my boyfriend. Either he's driving or I'm driving, either one. Get out to the horse stables and take a quick ride, and then from there maybe go for a nice romantic dinner afterwards to just calm down from the exciting day that we had.
Sounds fun.
Well, we're out of time, ladies and gentlemen. Get rid of this thing. Anyway, so we're gonna find out soon enough who Steve chose to be his lucky date. Will it be Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or Bachelorette number 3? Well,
I think I'm gonna go with Bachelorette number 1.
number 1. Well, that's kind of no. Okay. Well, let's find out who you didn't choose. Let's see. We'll just start off with Bachelorette number 2. Her name is Judy Coppola. She's 28 years old. She's a fine arts conservator. Her hobbies are music, reading, dancing, art, writing, etc., etc. Come on out.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
You okay? Let's meet Bachelorette number 3. Her name is Jill Cook. She's 26, and she works as a sales associate. Her hobbies are skiing, traveling, and eating. Okay.
It's a good thing I have a date tonight.
And now we're gonna find and see the lucky Bachelorette number 1. Her name is Lori Vila, or Vili. I'm sorry. 34 years old. She's an administrative assistant. Her hobbies are karate. You're in trouble. Horseback riding, art, and motorcycle riding.
Hi.
Come on out. Meet these.
Hi.
Okay. So have you thought about where you're going to take her?
Well, since she likes motorcycles, I guess we'll take a nice motorcycle ride. And then maybe, you know, go somewhere for dinner afterwards and cap off the evening at a play or something.
That's great.
Oh, so you used all those questions to your advantage, huh?
Absolutely.
Cool. A little nightcap after that?
See how the night goes.
Cool. You're going to have some fun tonight.
Sounds great.
Great. So, we're out of time. Thank you for watching our show. And we'll be seeing you again in Perfect Match. Thank you very much. Goodbye, everybody.